Hello, everybody. I'm Mark. I'm a founder of Introversion Software. Say hello, Chris.
Hello there, I'm Chris.
That's Chris. He's a founder of Introversion Software. We're a small indie video game developer who have made a plethora of amazing games. Uplink, Darwinia, Defcon, Multiwinia, and most recently, Prison Architect.
Yes.
Now, about a month or so ago,
Don't forget Subversion.
Subversion. Well, we didn't make Subversion. About a month, you gave it up. About a month or so ago, we finished a 5-year series of videos, cataloging the updates that we were delivering to Prison Architect, and we said goodbye to everybody. So, and we didn't expect to be back so soon, but we are back so soon because we have something very cool for you. Now, there's two ways of looking at this, right? This is either season 2 or a reboot.
Which is it? Is it an origin tale?
It could be. I think we could call it Chris Begins. I've got another one, right? I've got another one.
All right, go on then.
The Dark Programmer. But that sounds a bit racist.
That's racist.
It is racist. So we can't call it the Dark Programmer.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
you got any other ideas?
Season 2.
Basically, if we don't put Prison Architect in the title, no one's going to watch it anyway. So,
no, mate, I know what to call this.
Let's call it What Came After Prison Architect Update 3.
That's good, but I've got a better one.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Got a better one for you.
Okay.
How are Prison Architect, Minecraft, and Uplink connected?
They're all video games?
Yeah, they're not connected, but that's what we're going to call it. Because then we're going to get all of the Minecraft people watching, right? All of the Prison Architect people watching.
Yeah.
And all of the Uplink people watching. And that's what we want, you see?
Wow. So what you want the title to be? How are Minecraft, Prison Architect, and Uplink connected?
Yes.
Wow.
And then we'll get mind-numbingly huge views.
Well, let's hope.
They'll all drop out after 20 seconds, but it's all right. Clickbait, right? We've got them. We've got them here. Quick, advertise something.
What's happened to you, mate, since there's an architect? What the hell's happened to you? Where's your indie spirit, man? Where's the guy that stood on stage at the IGF and said, fuck the publishers? What happened to him, eh?
Mate, just because I said something 10 years ago doesn't mean it's, that's me. I'm a different person now.
It's just,
I want to apologise.
It's just locker room banter.
It was just locker room banter. That's just dated this video.
I know, that's it. That's rubbish. That's...
If you're watching it in a month, you won't even remember. They won't even know what we're talking about.
No.
Far be it from us to get involved.
They'll all be locked up.
The US presidential election. Right, but now listen, everybody. If you're still listening, right, this is really one for Introversion's hardcore fans, and if you're not, then you should be. So we began our wonderful voyage into video games way back in 2001 with a game called Uplink. Now, Chris made Uplink. We were living together at the time, Chris and I, in a flat in Bayswater, and Tom was there as well. He still works with us. And Tom and I would go out drinking and, other things, perfectly moral conduct. And Chris wouldn't come out with us because he had video games to write. So he would stay at home and write Uplink, which was a hacking simulator.
That's right.
Now, right back in those days, there was no Steam. There were no indies, really. It was all about getting your games in magazines. And our very first review was from Linux format, and we thought they were going to be all over Uplink because Linux people are kind of hackers, and they gave it 60%. So we thought, oh well, let's all just go home. And then Kieran Gillen from PC Gamer gave us a quarter of a page review and gave us 82%, and that's how we began and how we're still trucking. Now, Uplink regularly turns up in the best hacking game of all time lists, because it's one of the best hacking games of all time. It is a game that doesn't really date. It does a little bit, but the internet's not really changed a huge amount underneath, and that's what Uplink kind of represents. However, it does look a little bit dated, or I should say it did look a little bit dated.
Should we run it?
Yeah. Well, let's show people what it is, what we're talking about. What are you showing original Uplink?
Let's run it first, and let's see what happens, shall we?
All right.
Oh.
Look at it.
Oh.
It's nice. Shiny.
It's blue.
Shiny and new.
Oh.
Look at that.
Animation.
This is great, man.
This is pretty good, isn't it?
It's very, very good indeed.
It's all so familiar and yet so different.
Yeah, I know. That's the weird thing.
All right. Chris.
Register.
Oh, all right. Where should we be?
Let's be in Australia. Safest place to be at the moment.
Okay. All right, this is looking nice, isn't it?
It's looking so nice.
Yeah. Welcome to the new Uplink OS.
Here we go.
I feel like I need to add sound effects.
There we go.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at this.
that.
Look at this.
It's like it's all modern and everything.
Look at that. What's that? Is that the? What is that thing in the top right?
I don't know. Oh, that thing. That's the world map.
It's the world map.
That's the modern world map.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It feels like it's really interesting actually. So I should point out at this point that I actually haven't played this yet either. So I don't know what I'm doing.
You wrote this game.
I know I wrote the game, but okay. So we should probably fess up at this point, shouldn't we? That we didn't write this.
No, this is not ours.
I love the fact the first email I've received is that there's been banker interest charged. I've been charged 50 credits on my bank loan. Fucking bankers!
Bankers, always making money. So, who was it that wrote it? This incredible looking mod.
Well, what was his name again?
Captain McBacon.
Yes, Captain McBacon.
Is that right?
So I think that what he did is he bought the source code to Uplink because we were selling the source code for a long time, weren't we?
We were, well, because it was just, I mean, it was pre-modding, right? There wasn't really a mod community as there is now. There weren't sort of modding tools around, perhaps there were, but for us, we just thought, well, we're done with Uplink now, we're not going to do anything else, so we'll sell the source code on discs that we had to burn ourselves, as before. And yeah, we sold a number of them, and nothing much happened. A few little things, but nothing much happened. And then here we go, 15 years later.
Yeah. Someone's just remade the whole game.
Just with this. I mean, what I guess some people aren't going to understand what Uplink is all about at all.
Well, and then they should just stop watching.
Oh, should they?
Yeah.
This is a sales video, Chris, where we're trying to sell more copies of Uplink.
Oh shit. Sorry, I can never get the hang of sales stuff.
Oh God.
Just can't.
So what is it?
So what is it? Well, I think that this is mostly of interest to people that like Uplink, isn't it?
I think so. But I think it may also be of interest to people that haven't played the world's best hacking sim.
Okay, well, you go ahead and say that then.
I just did.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. This is a major redesign, of the game. It is clearly the same, but he I don't know how he's done it, but he's remade the entire game interface quite heavily, hasn't he?
He has.
I feel like we should maybe try and do the Uplink test mission.
Yeah. Let's give it a crack. I think that's a great idea.
Can you even remember how to do the Uplink test mission?
Mate, I don't think I could get past the Uplink test mission at the start of Uplink.
Yeah.
I never wanted to tell you because you think I'm an idiot.
Oh, here we go. Tudor C Staymate.
Okay, there we go.
That appears to be his real name. Uplink OS, that's what it's called. We should probably mention that. I love his user interface. It's nice.
It's really good.
Yeah, we don't seem to have any software tools, and I'm sure that's different.
Apps. Does he call them apps?
Yeah, we don't have any apps.
He calls them apps. Here we go. Buy them.
But these are the ones to buy. But normally you have a downloader, don't you?
Do you?
Yeah, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Have you?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to buy a password breaker.
I got him.
And we don't need any of them. I need, maybe I don't need a downloader. Maybe download is just built in. He must have hidden it somewhere.
Perhaps he's just rolled it into the operating system, mate. He's put the creators of the downloader out of business.
Maybe that's it. All right, so can you? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Can you even remember how you do the test mission? I think you need to bounce around a bit, don't you?
Yeah. You need to bounce around a bit. Give yourself some time. We're bouncing off different servers now, different computers.
There we go.
So that it takes them longer for us to trace them. Have we got a trace tracker?
No. Do you want
We
me to
need
get
one
a
of
tra-
those.
Should we get a
Yeah,
trace
oh,
tracker?
mate. That was the first thing I ever came up with. That was me.
Okay, so security. Trace tracker. Here we go.
There we go. Let's get one of those badges running.
Let's have a better one. Let's have version 2. There we go.
Nice.
So we can run the trace tracker app.
Yeah.
There it is.
Trace tracker 2.0. Ooh.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh. I love the way that the interface components lag slightly. That's really cute.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Right, what does that do? I have no idea what that does. It looks pretty.
Well, that's the trace tracker. So that's going to start beeping at us, isn't it? I'd imagine.
Probably.
And somehow it's going to show that we're being traced.
Right, let's try it, shall we?
So what we're going to do now, we're going to connect to the Uplink test machine and try and steal some data.
Yes. What I've missed is the email here tells you that you should try.
Yeah, that's right.
Your first stopping off point. Oh, it doesn't. Interesting.
It was very hard.
I'm sure the game sent you an email and said, "Oh, it's here. It's under missions. See, there's user interface."
Here we go. Yeah.
Gain access to the Uplink test machine by breaking the outer security layer. Access the file server and download the file Uplink test data, and then remove any traces of your hack.
Right. Yes, that's important.
Well, we don't have a trace. Right. Well, we need some more software then, don't we? We need to buy a log deleter.
Oh yes, we do.
Let's hope we've got some money left.
There we go. Log deleter. Well, it's you buying all the fancy pants trace trackers.
No! Okay, let's try this one. Yay! Oh, that's a relief.
Whoa, safe. I have to do the whole thing again.
No, it's all right. You can borrow more money from the Uplink bank. I don't know if people ever knew that. You can go at the bank here. You see, this is your bank interface.
Yeah.
And you can increase your loan size. You can just borrow more. See?
Spend now, pay later.
Exactly. There you go. See, I just borrowed money.
Cool. Okay. All right. So let's do this.
Right.
Let's do this mission. Let's do this mission. Right. We'll bounce for the 5th time. We'll bounce around.
Here we go.
Connect. Start the test.
All right. So let's run our password breaker.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice. Hopefully that's doing something. Oh, the trace track is bleeping.
There we go. Look, we're at 25%.
There we go. It's done.
Yeah, we go. We're in.
We're in. Go on. File server. Here we go.
Get a file server.
Uplink
Where is it?
Test data.
Right, run your downloader. You've got to run your
there
downloader.
You go. You right click on it. That's what you do.
Okay, download it.
Look at that. The
and you've got
interface
Control-C.
The interface is right there in screen.
Delete the log, man. Delete the log. Look, we're at 50%.
You can't delete the log. Yeah, you got to let it download.
Oh, all right. Jesus.
It's all right. We'll be all right. Don't worry. Don't panic.
I always panic in Uplink. That's the idea.
That trace tracker is starting that bleep. That bleep was a good idea. That wasn't it?
That was my idea.
It wasn't your idea. It was not your idea. Was that your
idea? It was my idea.
It was.
Yes, it was my idea. That was my idea.
It wasn't your idea. It was my idea.
It was. I told you we needed more tension and we needed to put a beep in.
You were out clubbing in London, mate. You didn't have time to come up with ideas for Uplink. Your phone's ringing, mate, and I think it's the same.
It's not my phone. It's not my phone.
Same person that was phoning me, I think.
It's not my phone. It's my freaking iPad. Everything rings
Everything
now.
rings at once.
I turned my phone off.
Just to
stop your iPad
just to
ringing,
add to the extra tension. All right, I think it.
Right. Anyway, where were we?
It downloaded. Right, I need to go back.
Delete the logs, man. It was 75%. You're going to lose.
I'm not going to.
You're going to lose.
No!
I told you were going to lose. Oh no!
It's all right. Don't panic. We'll just do it again.
We can log.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, we can.
So I don't know where that file went. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Files. Uplink test data. So we've got the test data, but we didn't. We did not successfully remove our tracks. So we'll just go back.
We're just going to go back.
So the Uplink test machine is a test machine, so they don't prosecute you if you get caught.
Do you pass the mission though?
Yeah, as long as you get the file, you pass the mission.
All right, even if you get caught.
You don't get caught because as long as you delete your logs quickly enough, you won't get caught.
So let's get that done then.
I don't understand why. Maybe you have to just click in here.
Right click. Look, right click.
Ah, there you go.
It's telling you. It's telling you. Look, there's a little icon in there. Yes, deleting the logs now so that we can't be caught.
There you go. Oh, look at that. I forgot all about that. I forgot about the...
That's right. That's right. You had a little.
little-
What do you call that?
It's like a
It's
sort
like a
of...
task manager, isn't it? So that you can devote CPU time to different
Exactly,
tasks.
yeah, you can promote one task above all the others. I'm probably getting a bit over the top here, deleting literally everything.
That's suspicious. You see.
In the harder systems, when you log out, it leaves another log, so you could never quite get everything. It's pretty nuts. The only option when that happens is to crash the whole system completely. Yeah, I'd love to see the local area networks and stuff. You know, like the real end game stuff where you have to access local file systems and go onto a local network. I bet that looks totally brilliant. There we go. There's all our logs deleted. We're now safe. There's a console as well. I forgot all about that.
That's right. Yeah, you can type commands, can't you?
You can do it.
dir.
You can do it this way as well. You see.
dir. This betrays you, sir.
Yeah, it does a bit. We better not
You
crash the
God's
Uplink test machine because Uplink agents need it, don't they?
Yeah.
All right. So I think what you can do then is you go to missions and reply, don't you?
That's right.
I've completed the following mission.
That's
You attach the file.
Yeah.
Uplink
Yeah.
test data.
There you go.
Ooh,
That sounded good.
Congratulations, Agent Chris. You have reached the next level.
You have reached the next Uplink rating. Your rating is now beginner.
Beginner.
Yeah, so if
It
you go-
doesn't know who you are. You're the master going back into your own game.
Yeah, I know, it's got no idea, has it? So if you go back now to the mission list, for the first time ever, there are now missions available on the bulletin
Yeah,
board.
look at this. Look at this.
All the basic ones. Break into a rival computer system. That's right, you
So-
can chat to them, can't you?
What you have to do is you have to select a mission, don't you? And you can negotiate how much you get paid and all the rest of it. And
Yeah.
the missions that you're able to take are proportional to your uplink rating, aren't they? And they pay you a certain amount of money. And
That's
then
right, yeah.
as you make more and more money, you can buy more and more hardware so that you can do more and more.
Yeah, you go to
more and more
hardware
missions.
upgrades and you can upgrade your CPU and memory. This is all very familiar. It's quite weird actually playing the game.
Hang on. I've
Everything
got an
is
idea. Hang on, I'll be back.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, well, I had an idea. I was going to go and get one of the boxes for Uplink so that I could read out the bullet points. but unfortunately, I've only got a Polish one.
Indeed.
Or German or something. I don't know which it is, so I can't really understand the... Computer Kriminalität und Firmenspionage. Kannst du alles Hacker überleben? Sounds a bit German to me. Das Internet im Jahre 2010.
That's right. The internet of 2010.
Hack the internet 6 years ago.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
box, what's this box? This is Strategy First. They went bankrupt, owing us loads of money.
That's right. They took all that money, didn't they?
They took all our money, but I've got one of their boxes, so they're not having this back. And it's got a mysterious string of numbers written on the box. What can it mean?
Well, guess what, mate? I noticed
What's
something
that?
while you're away. If you
Yeah.
look at rankings, this is the list of agent rankings. If you remember, this is where some of the story plays out. You
Yeah.
start out down in last place. Some of the top agents start getting involved. Who the fuck's this? See, now I know for a fact that the Uplink name generator would never generate an agent name that looked like that.
Yeah.
So I actually don't know the answer to this question. I actually don't know who that is. And I bet that is a bit of extra shenanigans.
Yes, I bet I know what to do with those shenanigans, but I'm not going to tell anybody because that's all part of Uplink.
All right, mate.
This is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, he's done an amazing job. It's really good, actually.
Captain McBacon.
Yeah.
What's his real name?
I found it somewhere, didn't I?
Yeah,
think
I
it's
want to salute him.
Tudor C. Staymate.
Tudor C. Staymate.
That's a great name.
We salute you.
Well done.
This is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, there's not a lot more I can do now without actually having to play the game. I don't actually have any cheat codes that I can use.
Yeah,
so,
don't play the game, you'll spoil it. But I think, how do we install this then?
Right, yes. So to install it then, what you have to do is you go to where you can find it. So Rock Paper Shotgun had a link to it, I think. you can just search.
That's nice. And cheers, RPS.
Yeah.
As well, we appreciate that.
You can just do a search for Uplink OS. You'll find it on ModDB. This is where you can find it. And if you go to Files, and then you download it here, right? So you download a zip file, which is the zip file with the mod in. Now it's a bit tricky because Uplink predates everything, right? It predates Steam, it predates Darwinia, it predates modding, proper modding support. It just doesn't have modding support. So you have to manually install it. And the way you do that is you go to your Uplink properties in Steam. But
listen, the world. If you watch what Chris is about to do and think that's too hard for me, Uplink is not for you. Uplink is not for you.
You go to local files and click on Browse Local Files, and this is now where Uplink is installed.
Yeah.
You unzip Uplink into here.
Right.
And it'll extract into a Uplink folder. There's an extra step, unfortunately, which is that Steam will run uplink.exe, which is the official exe.
Yeah.
And the package extracts to uplink os.exe.
Right.
So you can either run it directly, or you can do what I did and just rename it to Uplink, so you can run it from within Steam.
Okay. And you had to delete your options file, didn't you, as well? There was a little bug you ran into.
Yeah, but that won't affect other people. That's only because we've been video recording.
But that, just to say, this is an unofficial mod, in no way sanctioned by Introversion software, despite the fact that we've just spent 45 minutes sanctioning it or whatever, praising it, but not sanctioning it. There's a difference, all right? We're not warranting that this is bug-free. We just think it's epic.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty epic.
I want to buy this guy a steak.
Interesting. Yeah, we could do that.
Unless he's a vegetarian. In case I'll buy him some, I don't know, quinoa. Whatever he wants.
I'm just.
While you're
talking, I'm
look at you.
I'm just looking to see what he's done with some of the special servers, but it doesn't appear he's done anything with that one. Internet. Yeah, because you can go to internet and you can get a list of all. Well, you can get a list of all public servers that are in the world, just dying to be hacked. Every one of these, who knows what these all are. Yeah, I'd love to see what some local area networks look like. Maybe we can find out on his page. Let's have a look. Images. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, nice. So this is kind of high end.
Well, this is the end game. Yeah.
Are you gonna make a video of a video?
No.
This was almost kind of sort of not Uplink 2, but this was a patch, wasn't it, that we released after Uplink to make it a bit more complex.
Yes, that's right.
Went a bit two-dimensional.
We added local area networks that were like a whole connection of systems that were all bundled together, and you had to navigate. It was sort of like navigating I saw it as like navigating a cave system, as if you were playing a roguelike.
Nice.
Moving around from computer to computer, It's cool. It's hard to get there though. You gotta be good at the game to get to that point. Yes, well, I think that
excellent.
That was a nice demonstration, I think.
Yeah, I think it was good. It's looking brilliant. So for all of you out there that don't have Uplink, go and give it a crack. You can probably pick it up for £1 somewhere now. That's it from me and Chris again for a little while. We are back off developing Scanner Somber. There's a video of that if you want to have a look at it. It's a cave exploration game, not a new video, the one that we made for a few months ago. So we're beavering away doing that. If you're interested in updates, like us on Facebook, sign up to the mailing list, do all those things. You know what to do. And we will be back.